The bracket is set because all of those group stage games have been played and we know who will be facing who. And let's just put this as it is. There is one side of the bracket that is definitely a lot heavier than the other side. And as for England, lucky for them, they're not on the side that's quite so heavy. Next up for them is Slovakia. Now you can see how things play out. Romania against Netherlands. Austria will be taking on Turkey. England against Slovakia. Switzerland, Italy. On the other side, Spain, Georgia. Germany will face Denmark. Portugal against Slovenia. And France against Belgium. So England against Slovakia, Craig.
I mean, I'm not being funny, but how lucky do you have to be at every recent major tournament? I mean, the way that it has fallen for England, 2018, 2021, 2022 World Cup to an extent, the pathway that they've had through the early stages and now the knockout is scary. And there's no getting away from that, right? Now, Slovakia could knock them out the way that they're playing. I don't think so. 45th ranked by FIFA. You know, that's where England have fallen into that. And it's fallen on Gareth Southgate's lap again. And as bad as they are and have been, they could go quite deep in this tournament because they're in once again, and this is not any anti-English bias, this is factual. You go back and look at it. They have somehow managed to get themselves through an easier side. Their group wasn't particularly difficult. They made it a lot more difficult than it looked. And now this potential pathway, I'm going to say, is about as easy as it comes.
If we were looking at that on balancing scale, Shaka, it would be completely mismatched. All over on one side, we're seeing Spain, Germany, Portugal and France.
Those are the two finalists from the last Euros run one half of the bracket, in England and Italy. I say tongue totally in cheek here. Listen, I'm with Craig in that if you're England, you look at that side of the bracket, or more to the point, you look at the other side of the bracket and you can't believe how fortunate you've been. You've been desperately poor all tournament long, yet you can see a path all the way through to the final. The only major test really being Italy, who themselves, last Euros apart, have not really, haven't qualified for international tournaments. Listen, and all of a sudden, you put a run together, maybe you put some good form together, and all the conversations that we've been having about England in the group stage is long forgotten. Trouble is, you just question whether Gareth Southgate, this team, and how poor everybody has been, are able to raise their game as needed.
So I wonder who are favourites when it comes to winning the whole tournament, when it comes to...
Well, it's not England, I'll tell you that.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is England.
I'm
ahead of Spain,
funny.
France, Germany and Portugal. Hold your thoughts.
Well, no, one second. I need to say something. No, I need to say something. I'm going to be ill if I don't say something.
Go on then. Just don't say who you think's going to win.
How the hell can England be favourites? How can anybody in their right mind say... How many do you think they're going to be running down to ESPN Bet, wherever that is? I don't know. Do you think they're going to be going online ESPN Bet? 3-1 England, 3-1. Let's get on.
Oh, God.
I wouldn't put money on them at 300 to 1.
I'm going to send you to the positivity corner.